Hey guys, it's Viejo here, and it is the second week of March in 2024. Got kind of a cloudy day here on the central coast of California, but it's not raining, and we don't have any snow. Hey, I got a new series we're going to kick off, and some of you have been on the chats lately. Have heard me talk a little bit about it, but this is the introduction to that, and what I'm going to do has to do with the Lee Modern Reloading second edition handbook. Some information that's in there. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But I'm going to go test 10 different bullets that are in the 230 grain round nose genre for 45 ACP. Okay, and we're going to just kind of compare the range results if we use the same powder charge for all of these. And again, 12 different bullets, 8 different cast bullets, and 4 commercial bullets we're going to use. Let's come on down here and take a look at the bullets first, and then we'll get a little more detail here for you. Here are the bullets that we're going to use. We go down the line from left to right. We've got the Hensley & Gibbs number 34 in Sinbad Purple. The next one is the Seiko number 457 in Eastwood Light Violet. In the Aqua Blue number 3 from the left, that is our Lee 452-2281R. The Lime Green is the RCBS 45225RN. Right next to it in the Medium Green is the RCBS 45230RN. In the Vermilion is the Lyman 452374. Right next to it is the NOE 452234RN in the red there. And the Squirrel Gray is a Seiko number 456. And then we've got 4 commercially made bullets. The first kind of gold colored there is a Remington 230 MC. Right next to that is an Everglades ammo, and they just call that the 45 ACP RN FMJ. Then we've got 2 plated bullets. The first one there is the Extreme 45 230 RN, and next to that, and the last one on the right, is the Acura 230 grain round nose in 45 ACP. All right, and again, they're all going to be shot out of the same pistol. We're going to be using the Kimber Stainless 2 1911. The cast bullets range a little bit differently in weight. Well, we can go right down the line here. The Hensley & Gibbs 34, and these will be as coded weights. Hensley & Gibbs was 232. The Seiko number 457 in the light violet, 232 also. The Lee 452-2281R in Eastwood Aqua, that was right at 230. The first RCBS there in the lime green, that is the 45-225RN, came in at 231. And the medium green there, the next RCBS bullet, the 45-230RN, that was the heavy one at 236. The Lyman 452374 in Vermilion 229 grains. Oops. And the Eastwood Red Wagon, that's the NOE bullet, 452234-RN, also at 236. Same as the other RCBS bullet. The Squirrel Gray, then that's the Seiko 456, and that's the lightest one at 223 grains. And again, those 4 commercial bullets there are all right at 230. One of the things that engendered this test comes from Lee's Modern Reloading Manual. Let me show you something here. I'll get this opened up to the 45 ACP section. All right, here we are with Lee's book, the 45 ACP section. Come over here to the 230 grain bullets. Okay, we get 230 grain jacketed bullets. We get lots and lots and lots of different loads. And as we come down the list for the minimum overall length, they're all a little bit different. Okay, and we wonder whose bullet is that. Okay, I mean right here, I've got two different 230 grain bullets, and they're not exactly the same. They're close, but they're not the same. Can we use this data for any 230 grain jacketed bullet? Well, how about over here on the 230 grain lead bullet? Again, there's 8 different lead bullets in the 230 grain range, but whose did they use for these tests? Well, we don't know. And is it okay to just go ahead and pick one of these, starting loads, and use that with any 230 grain bullet? And what about the 230 grain copper plated? They're different from what we have up here, okay? And just again, for example, let's look at 700X, and this says a starting load of 4.5 grains. We compare that to the 230 grain jacketed bullet. 700X even on here. There it is, okay. 4.4 grains, maxing at 4.9. Okay, how about for copper plated? Well, 700X isn't even there, okay. So, what do we do? What do we make of this kind of information? Well, we're going to test all of these. I'm going to pick a load that is going to work with all of these, and I know they're going to work because it's going to be a load that I've used with all of these, and they're all going to be a safe load. They're not going to be hot. Okay, they're going to be down closer to the minimum starting points, just to keep safe. Okay, so the whole objective here is to compare these using some information out of a hand loading book here, and some of it we're going to have to kind of do from experience, and you'll see as we get into this. But we want to sort of answer the question, well, what if we do use the same charge on just any old 230 grain round nose bullet from, our data sets that are given to us? Well, let's find that out. So what we'll do then is we're going to go through the cast bullets first. We're going to do one a week, and I'll give you all of the measurements for the bullets. What do they weigh? What's their diameters? What did I size them to? How long is each bullet? Because they're all going to be a little bit different. The charge weight is going to be the same for each one of these, even for the jacketed and plated bullets. And it'll be a charge weight that I already know is going to be safe, so that we don't, have any issues there. They won't be hot loads at all. They'll be down closer to the minimums and still function the firearm. We'll shoot one magazine at the target, and we'll shoot one magazine over the Garmin chronograph, and we'll give you that data and show you how they did at the range. All right, so it'll take a while to get through all of this. When we're all done, we'll give you a summary and a compilation, of what we found, just like we did with the 68 series that I did some time ago for 45 ACP, and I'll put a link in the description box for that if you missed that. But it'll be kind of similar sort of a thing. We'll be using the Kimber stainless 2 45 ACP 1911 for all of the testing, so they're all going to get shot out of the same gun. Okay, so that's what we're up to. Stay tuned. But from the Viejo bench for now, that's all she wrote.